Alright, you lot. XDefiant Season 2 is right round corner, and it's packing more heat than Yorkshire summer, which, let's be honest, ain't hard. New faction, new weapons, new maps, bomb mode with no respawns. It's like Christmas, but with more grenades and fewer socks. And Highwaymen Faction, it's like Ubisoft looked at Mad Max and said, hold me beer. Trust me, it's going to be chaos, and I'm here for it. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that bollocks. Helps channel grow, and let's face it, who don't want more of me ranting at you? Alright, let's talk about these Highwaymen. Ubisoft's gone and slapped together a group that looks like they raided Scrapyard and called it a fashion. They look like post-apocalyptic bikers pulled straight out of Mad Max, and I love it. Highwaymen are here to ruin everyone's day, and they're doing it with style. Helmets, leather, all 9 yards. You know, I'm a sucker for that sort of thing. GSK might have helmets, but these lads, they've got attitude. Now, M79 grenade launcher, that's my kind of toy. Sure, you only get 2 shots, but when those bad boys hit, you're going to see a grown man cry. And scrap turret, it's cobbled together monstrosity. Gives you 360-degree coverage. Place it down and watch carnage unfold. But real cherry on top? Ultra. Saw launcher. Picture this, ricocheting buzzsaws bouncing around tight spaces, making mincemeat out of anyone stupid enough to get close. It's stuff for nightmares. And let's be honest, who don't want to slice through enemies like a madman in a hardware store? Revved, the passive ability lets you reload and fire faster, more kills you rack up. So if you're on a roll, you'll be mowing down enemies like a lawn on a Sunday afternoon. No mowing stripes though. Sorry. All in all, this faction's designed to bring chaos and keep it coming. I'm telling you now, even if you're not a grinder, you're going to want to get your hands on these lunatics. Now on to new hardware. 3 new guns coming our way. And while they're not exactly setting the world on fire, they're definitely worth a gander. First up, we got PP19 SMG. Now this isn't your run-at-mill bullet horse. Ah no. This beauty focuses on damage and accuracy of a running around like headless chicken. Headshot multiplier through roof, massive magazine, consistent recoil. Basically, it's designed for people who like to keep the brains inside the skulls, not splattered all over the map. If you've got good aim, this thing will make you feel like a god. If your aim's a bit more potato, well, best of luck to you. Now, I'll admit I'm not usually an SMG fan, but this one, yeah, I'll give it a spin. Next up, L86 LSW. It's a weird hybrid between LMG and an AR. It's lighter, faster, and somehow manages to blur the line between I'm holding down area and I'm sprinting straight at you and there's naught you can do about it. It's got speed, range, and fastest time to kill at 30 to 45 meters. So, if you're tired of getting outgunned by snipers or ARs, this might be your new best mate. That's Spaz 12. Right, let's be honest, it's a shotgun. It's loud, it's brutal, and it'll one-shot you if you're standing in wrong place at wrong time. It's love child at AA12 and M870, which sounds cool on paper, but in practice, meh. I'll stick with grenade launcher, thanks. I've seen enough shotguns in my time, and frankly, unless this one can sing and dance, I'm not too excited. But hey, if you're into close quarters chaos, give it a whirl. So not earth-shattering, but some solid choices for you blowing your enemies to bits. Whether you're into headshot multipliers, mowing down runners, or getting up close and personal, there's something here for you. Now let's see what else Season 2 has to offer, shall we? Yeah, now we're getting into proper meat of this update. Bomb mode, aka you got 1 life, don't waste it mode. It's set up. One team's got bomb, other team's got nerves of steel. Or at least they should, because once bomb's planted, it's a race against clock to defuse it. No respawns, no second chances, so if you die early, well, enjoy watching your team bungle it from sidelines. Each team takes turns planting or defusing bomb, and first to 6 rounds wins. Simple, right? Except it's not. Because just when you think you got a decent plan, someone's going to pull a wild move and wreck your entire day. Now this isn't your average team deathmatch nonsense where you can rack up kills and respawn like no happened. Here you got 1 life per round. So if you're kind of player who rushes in without thinking, mate, you're going to have a bad time. What I love about this mod is that it limits madness. You can't just swap factions mid-round to exploit your ultra ability. If you try, it resets your meter. No freebies, no quick fixes. You pick a faction, you commit to it. And when that ultra's ready, you better make it count. And speaking of factions, camping's not going to save you here. No abilities can bail you out when you're outnumbered, so you gotta work as a team. Shocker, right? Bomb mode's a game changer for all you objective players like me. It's tactical, it's brutal, and it forces you to play smart, not just run and gun. And for those of you who spent most of Rainbow Six crying in a corner while your team carried you, good news. You'll feel right at home. Look, this mode's going to separate pros from headless chickens, and I'm here for it. If you can't play smart, don't bother showing up. Stick to TDM, let grown-ups have the fun. Private matches are finally here. You asked, you whined, and Ubisoft's finally throwing us a bone. Now you can create your own custom games, and trust me, this is where magic happens. Whether you want to joke it out 1v1 with your mate, or get a full squad in for a proper 6v6, choice is yours. But here's kicker. You also get to pick your map, your mode, and basically control the entire damn thing. Ranked or unranked, whatever floats your boat. Now let me give you a bit of advice. If you've been running around public matches like a blindfolded toddler tripping over map corners and getting sniped from every angle, this is your chance to learn terrain without getting humiliated. Private matches are where you can do your own work. You can roam freely, figure out best sniper sight lines, hunt down all little camp spots, and explore the map without having some 12-year-old shouting in your ear. Knowledge is power, lads and lasses. And this is where you get it. It's not just about maps. You can practice your movement, test those reflexes, or just mess around with your mates. Want to see how far you can push factions' abilities? Want to 1v1 someone who's been chatting too much smack? Here's your chance. Private matches aren't just about practice, they're about fun. Just 'cause we're here for objective don't mean we can't have a laugh while we're at it. Now if you're like me and take your objective gameplay seriously, this is your perfect time to rally your squad. Get those team strats down, learn call-outs, and play out every dirty move in advance. If you're not doing this, don't cry when you get stomped in ranked. That's on you, mate. Private matches are your training ground, your sandbox. Use them well, and you might just stop sucking long enough to pull off a decent match in public play. Or, you know, just set up some chaotic 1v1s with your mates and blow each other to bits. Both are valid options. Now, if you don't like me, map pool makes or breaks experience. Season 2's bringing 3 new maps, and let me tell you, they're looking bloody brilliant. First up, we got Waterfront, straight out of Far Cry New Dawn's post-apocalyptic hellhole, Hope County, Montana. It's big, it's grim, and it's got everything from bloody skate park to a music stage. So for all you long-range players, get ready to sit back and pick people off like it's an all-you-can-snipe buffet. SMG and shotgun players? Yeah, sorry mate, not your playground. This map is absolutely made for escort and zone control. So if you're one of those players who loves picking off enemies while they're too busy focusing on an objective, you're in for a treat. But if you're running in with an SMG or a shotgun thinking you're about to dominate, good luck with that. You'll be sent packing faster than cleaner's flamethrower. And we've got Signal and Air and Space landing later in season. We haven't seen much yet, but what's been teased is promising. If Waterfront's not your thing, these two should give you some variety. Signal's sounding like a proper mix-up with tighter spaces for close quarters madness. And Air and Space? No details yet, but I reckon it'll offer something for every playstyle. Let's hope there's enough verticality for those who love playing Spider-Man with an LMG. Listen, new maps are like a breath of fresh air. Unless you're the type who never learns new layouts and prefers to rage quit when things don't go your way. But if you're serious about objectives like me, you'll be studying these new maps like they're your bloody dissertation. Get in there, learn flanks, find sniper nests, and figure out best routes to run objective. No more excuses. Waterfront's out on launch, so no time like present to get stuck in. Signal and Air and Space will follow. Just enough time to wrap your head around one map before it next throws you off balance. Right, XDefiant Season 2 is shaping up to be an absolute banger. New factions, new maps, new game modes, and of course, new ways to wipe floor with your opponents. Or get wiped, depending on how well you play. And honestly, if you're still sitting there thinking, nah, I'll wait, then good luck to you. Rest of us will be revving up Highwaymen, planting bombs, and wreaking havoc on these new maps while you're stuck in main menu contemplating your life choices. So before you go off and start grinding, here's what you need to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and leave a comment below with your thoughts, your gaming stories, or drop your Hey Scotty questions for the new series. Right, I'm out of here. Season 2 kicks off on September 25th, and I'll see you in Arena, you magnificent.